The big tech layoffs, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Meta, whatever they call themselves now, they should have us scared. At very minimum, on high alert. What is that telling us what to expect in the coming year? What do we need to do to prepare, right? And just because we're facing scary times, hey, let's be real, there's not that big of a difference between being scared and being excited. Just because they're going to be hard times doesn't mean it has to be bad times, because we can take steps right now to prepare ourselves both mentally, financially, to actually maybe even prosper during what looks to be a difficult period ahead. Hey, I appreciate you joining me here in the basement. You know you're always welcome. Me and the bear, we're glad you're here. Let's dig into this right now. What do you think is going to happen when all these layoffs start to filter through to the real economy? Think about it. People are stretched. Credit card debt at all-time highs, savings levels at near all-time lows, and now people losing jobs. Let me throw out some numbers. Google, 12,000 layoffs. Amazon, 18,000 layoffs. Microsoft, 5% of their employees, 10,000 layoffs, and Meta, Facebook, 11,000 layoffs. The CEO of Google basically said, we hired for a different economy. The economy is changing. These are the tech companies, guys. These were the darlings of Wall Street, right? Like the dream companies to work for that would never have any problems because they were forging the future. They were the darlings of everything, and they are laying off people by the thousands. And I know the type of people like you who like to join me here in the basement. We aren't getting any delight out of this. We hate to see it. If you're one of those people that's personally affected by a layoff, I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't know how you feel about this, but doesn't it feel like there's going to be even more and more layoffs, especially as we head into this year? I remember Bank of America last year said that they thought there were going to be like hundreds of thousands of jobs lost during 2023. It's not a good time, but you can be prepared. There are things you can do to protect yourself. You can't rely on a company to take care of you. You got to look out for yourself. You got to be your own boss at the end of the day, and you got to be smart about things, both mentally and financially. Look, I know I've preached this many times, but it's so important for me and you to hear it. You need to live below your means. You need to pay off debt, right? You need to save some money so that when these opportunities do arise, when times do get hard, basically, you need to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Then you'll be ready to capitalize when things get rough. At very minimum, you'll be providing safety and security for your family. It really is a big deal that you, yes you, the one and only you, there's only one you, showed up here in the basement with me. You have opinions. We can learn from you. Leave a comment in the comment section below, please. If you enjoy my content, I'm glad you're here. I hope you feel like you found a little bit of a home away from home, a refuge from the storm. I'm only a click away. I'm your new friend. Hey, you can subscribe right here. Turn on the little ring-a-ling-ding-a-ling bell. Do me one more little favor, then I'll be quiet, I promise. Check out my other channel, How To Ron. There's how-to videos, review videos. I think you'll enjoy it. You can subscribe there as well. You can learn there. Now let's get back to the video. Doesn't it feel like things are going to get dicey out there very soon? I was just talking to my sister this morning, and she mentioned to me they went out to eat. There were like 5 people a couple nights ago to just a medium range Mexican restaurant, right? Nothing fancy. No Taco Bell, but no high-end restaurant. Just a standard place. 5 people, $130 here in St. Louis, Missouri, where things are relatively cheap compared to a lot of the rest of the world. It's getting ridiculous out there. Everything feels like it's coming to a head, and you need to be prepared. Now, one way we prepare, I know what you like, and I like as well, are precious metals, silver and gold. They have always provided a hedge, provided a level of safety, maintained their value, however you want to say it, for hundreds, thousands of years, correct? Also, precious metal mining stocks can also be a good hedge, because when everything falls apart out there in the real economy, when Facebook's and Amazon and Microsoft and the big companies that were the darlings of Wall Street start to have problems generating profits, if gold and silver price stay where they are right now, mining companies will be generating tremendous cash flow and profit, and will represent one of the few sectors in the market that actually looks good. And it's such a small sector that when just a little bit of the big group, the herd, comes to join, the returns could be spectacular. Look, I don't have a crystal ball. Don't make any financial decisions based upon anything I shared with you today, or adopt a puppy, or get engaged. I'm just sharing with you how I feel about this, but I really think there's, number one, going to be some great opportunities, but number two, we need to be prepared. And maybe I should have inverted those two. Be prepared first, and then you can take care and take advantage of the great opportunities that will be presenting themselves. So is it just me, or is that bear continuing to move closer and closer? Oh, hold on. He's got something he wants to tell me. Okay. He said, I forgot to tell you that Jeremy Powell at the Federal Reserve, he's in deep, hot water, because in the next 6 months, when all this bad news filters into the real economy, he's going to be forced to loosen up monetary policy. Do I need to tell you what that's going to do for the price of silver and gold? It sure is going to be interesting. I know for sure I will be here for you through it all. We'll navigate these waters, up or down, sideways, whatever they throw at us. We can do it. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.